God is not fair. Now that might shock some of you, because there are plenty of verses in the Bible that say that God is both just and fair, and I agree with all of them. I think God is both fair and unfair. God is fair in that nobody gets special treatment. The same rules apply to all of us. God's standard is that we must be perfect. In order for any of us to be accepted by God, we must obey all of His rules and never sin. And if you fail to do that, then you deserve eternal separation from God. That's fair. But this is where God becomes unfair. Instead of letting all of us die in our sin and experience eternal torment, He sent Christ to die for our sin, so that whoever trusts in His sacrifice would be saved. That's not fair. It's not fair for Christ to suffer the penalty for my sin. God isn't fair. God is full of grace toward undeserving sinners. I'm grateful that God isn't fair. I'm grateful that even though I haven't worked as long or as hard as some of my Christian brothers, I'm still saved by God's grace. I'm still given the same reward. I can't criticize God for showing grace to somebody who accepts Christ on their deathbed. I'm grateful for God showing grace to me, and I should be grateful that God shows grace to others, even in the final moments of their lives. How has God treated you unfairly today? You see, God doesn't treat us fairly. None of us. He doesn't treat us as we deserve. He treats us better than we deserve. So praise God that He's unfair to you, showing you His grace and love. God bless you, and see you tomorrow.